You're setting up the camera this time. Oh my God. You like the angle? Everything's good. The lighting. You picked the lighting.
We are okay.
Action.
We're okay. Yeah.
We should have just done the arm, like I said.
But I like it like this. It gives such an aesthetic. It's like sexy. Okay, I watched a movie that did that. I don't remember what it was.
The Grudge. You don't remember?
Yeah.
With the creepy girl?
Yeah.
And all the pedals. It's your birthday. Happy birthday.
It's my birthday. Hey, I can't reach. It's my birthday.
It's your birthday.
My birthday. It's my birthday. You gotta subscribe to see more.
Whoa.
Whoa. Maybe.
That's for the paid, the supporters.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Oh my God.
Well,
Wait a minute.
We just got back from
Oh, I thought I had lipstick on my mic, but I didn't.
ruining the mic already.
1-5.
High one.
Oh, hi one.
Yes.
I
It's an
forget.
Asgardian high one. Yep.
It's a human handshake.
Human handshake.
Asgardian handshake.
Dropping the mic already? Yep.
I am allowed to get away with things today, okay?
Because it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so what are we doing today, baby?
Anyways, whatever it is, welcome back,
Welcome
everybody, to another episode of KB Talk. As you can see, we keep making some adjustments because we're trying to make it more comfortable for us and for you, a little bit more visually appealing, since we are limited with what we have here as a temporary space.
Yeah, I love how you include me, how you say we when I have done nothing.
I know. Yeah, it's all been me, but that's okay.
It's okay.
We're married. You can claim that it's we.
True.
Yeah.
True. I have your last name, so technically, yeah.
So technically, it's we.
True. Okay. Then yes, we guys. We.
And if you don't already, please subscribe, follow, like, give us some feedback. Whenever I say comment, I don't just say like, "Oh my God, that was good." Give us some feedback because I actually want to hear back from you guys to know how we're doing, what you guys want to see, something you didn't like or like found like, oh, on the edge, whatever the case is. Just tell us because your feedback means a lot.
I mean, at least it means to him.
It means to me,
but not to me. No, I'm just kidding. It's okay. Do what you want. Do what you want to do.
Happy late Halloween.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Okay.
Gosh. Okay. So yeah, we just got back from Mexico.
I know. It was so much fun.
We celebrated our 1-year anniversary of being married.
I know.
Which was a lot of fun.
And people said that we were gonna last.
Yeah.
Now people
Cancun.
want to have relationships like this.
Oh.
I don't know why, but
Specifically, we just came back from Cancun. It was amazing. If you guys have never been, you guys always hear Mexico, you got to go to Cancun, or Tulum is the other next
well,
touristy
it depends.
part.
It depends like what kind of trip you're going for. From our perspective, we're more adventurous.
Mm-hmm.
More like we like to be active and do things. So if you like to be active and like you want to have things to do, definitely Cancun is a good place. Because then there's other people that don't want, like, there's people that go on vacation and we're like, oh yeah, I didn't do anything. I just sat there by the pool, got drunk.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is boring.
I mean, we had an all-inclusive resort, which is all you could eat and all you could drink.
Which wasn't even like, I mean, it was worth it, yes, but like we don't really drink like that. We don't really eat like that. But other than that, it was great. It was a really, really great time. But I can't imagine people that don't take fun vacations.
They just stay there. But I think the goal of these resorts is to do that. That's why they add so much to them.
True.
Because there's some people that are very, like, they're not very adventurous. So like to stay there. So for those that do stay there, they try to make it as fun as possible or whatever. Because at our resort had like some zip line, but it wasn't a zip line.
It's like a zip line roller coaster.
It was like a zip
kinda.
rail.
Yeah.
It was interesting. We just saw people do it one day. The next day, it wasn't even operating.
It's because by the time we got back from doing all of adventurous stuff,
yes,
it was already like late evening, babe. Like,
that's true.
what's the thing? We spent all day. If we were there a full day, we were spending the whole day just doing stuff. So
I don't know about you, but getting to Mexico, because you know how like cartel and all that, people being abducted, like that was always in the back of my mind.
Oh yeah.
And like when we arrived at the airport, you're being like overwhelmed with so many different taxi like companies.
No, not just taxi, just like anything. You pass the duty free store, which is not like, it's not called duty free, but technically it's like the stores where you buy and like you buy stuff and you don't pay any taxes on it. Like you're passing this kiosk and people are like calling your name, like calling you. Yeah,
come over here. Come look at this.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I got the best stuff. I got the best deals. Just come to me. And I'm like,
and they're like, tú joven, ven aquí. I'm like, oh, I guess we look Hispanic.
I know. I mean, I like when people speak to me in Spanish, though. I really like it. I like when people see me and they want to speak Spanish to me, because it's like, it's hard to know now who doesn't speak Spanish that looks Hispanic. So for me, I really do like it. I like when people like will just talk to me in Spanish. Also, it's like a thing where, I don't know, like Hispanics have this thing that if you speak Spanish, I automatically trust you. Like if we speak the same language and we have gone through the same struggles, that's it. You and I, we're doing it.
We're doing this.
Yeah, like I love that. Like I love that about Hispanic culture. That is like, you know what? I got you. You're Hispanic. You speak my language. I got you.
Sometimes, because sometimes they also like take advantage.
True, but it all depends what kind of Hispanic you are. You know, you have to kind of be a little bit more of an open, like Hispanic person. Okay. Because a lot of Hispanics, I think, like we're very like close-minded. Like Hispanics are very close-minded. I mean, it took me so long to kind of like come up to my like own beliefs and like what I want to do, because there's a lot of the Hispanic culture is like, you know, you're born into this culture, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to believe in this because you are part of that culture. That for me is like, is so close-minded.
I agree with that.
So it just depends on what kind of Hispanic you are. If you're Hispanic that is like, no, I gotta believe what I was told to believe, then I'm like, okay, yeah, you're kind of shitty. Now, if you're Hispanic that is like, you know what, I'm gonna keep my open mind. I'm gonna keep an open mind. I want to explore. I want to get to know people. I want to like try new things. Like that's different. Like I love like Hispanic people that are like that, because it's like, first off, I mean, I don't want to. When I think I want to go on an adventure, I don't think, oh, let me take a trip to Europe. Like, no.
No, I don't either. It's just seeing. I mean, have you seen those videos of like, oh, what people imagine Paris to be, but what it actually is? And it's like dirty.
Yeah, like any type of city.
Kind of like going to San Francisco. If you guys have been, it's disgusting.
Yeah, like any type of city vibe, I don't fuck with. Like for me is, I love like nature and adventure and pushing those boundaries. Like, I mean, I really pushed my boundaries this trip. Like, I'm not an adrenaline junkie, and I feel like I did really good. But
a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I mean,
like that's what we like to do.
But you knew your limits, because when I went snorkeling in the ocean, you were like, you know what?
True.
Like, the water is too rough. You're not a good swimmer. You can float, but you're not a very active swimmer.
Not drown.
Yeah, you probably would have drowned in the ocean with the way these waves were.
And that's why I didn't go, because I can not drown.
You're being very like.
I love it. I have space.
Yes.
So.
This is better. Like I said in our previous one, when we had that here, it was we were too far apart.
True.
Yeah, so we're closer.
I got you.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a really great vacation. We enjoyed it. We loved it. We definitely want to go back. For sure. Like we're thinking, why don't we do this for all of our anniversaries?
I think either the day we were leaving, we were like already planning like, all right, what is it going to be when we come back? And what can we do? We already have our tour guide for our next adventure.
Amazing.
It was great. If you guys are not familiar, and very popular in Mexico, it's called Escaret. It's this big company that they have resorts, they got parks, kind of like the Disney of Mexico.
Exactly. That's the best way to describe it.
Yeah.
It's like the Disney World or
Yeah,
Disneyland of
but it's
Mexico.
more like adventurous, a little bit more.
It's more culture driven.
Yeah, more culture driven.
Because it really embraces the Mexican culture, embraces like the natural resources, like
Even
the
though
landscape.
building those things destroyed a lot of it, but they also
True.
try to preserve
Well, they
whatever
made
they
it.
can.
They made it more accessible, but yeah,
Exactly.
it's like, I mean, with anything that humans do to nature, we do have to pay a price for it. So,
Oh.
but
It's the ones that we did were the cenotes, which is kind of they're bodies of water that are in the ground. Some have like, you can see the sunlight, kind of like rivers, and then also some are caves. The very first, I guess, stop of our tour was very nice. The very first thing we did was go down like just a human-made water slide. The guy was like, all right, if you guys are adventurous, or whoever's the daredevil goes head first. Not knowing what was at the bottom, I was like, you know what? I'm doing it straight down.
yeah.
What did you think? I was a little nervous, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it.
I mean, I wasn't surprised.
Oh.
Well, the guy was like, okay, who's going to go? And then you went. And I'm like, yeah, I knew who was going to do that. Like, I told him, I was like, yeah, that's what he does. And then he goes, oh, are you going to do it too? I'm like, hell no. Let me lay down. We ain't doing this shit.
You were
I
I could see your face. Like, I went down with a smile down straight. Like, yeah. I saw you were like,
Nope. I don't do that. I don't do
Yep.
that. And it's okay. It's okay to not be okay.
I thought you were going to say no to the zip line because it's like you're not attached to anything. You straight just grab the handle. You hold your body weight and then you go down and then at the end you let go to fall into the water. I thought you were going to be like, no, I can't hold myself up or something because.
I did.
You did it.
I told the guy, I was like, I cannot hold myself up. I don't want to do this. Like, I did that.
Oh, I went first. So
exactly.
I don't know what you
like
did.
you went first, but no, I did do that. I was like, I don't think I'm strong enough. I don't know how I'm going to do this. And he goes, you got it. Like, I believe in you. You got it. Like, it doesn't matter if your hands are wet. Because that's what I kept telling him. I was like, my hands are not dry. And he was,
He said,
know.
like,
He was
those things
so-
are meant to be held wet.
yeah, but at the same time, like, I knew that, but it was just like, am I gonna be able to like let go at the right time? Like,
Are you gonna go too early, like,
or
is that
too
what-
late?
Oh.
Yeah, and
Well, he said if you go too late, you're gonna unintentionally backflip.
and I definitely didn't want to do that. So, but he like, honestly, our tour guide Oscar,
Shout out to
top-notch.
Oscar.
he made me feel so comfortable enough for me to do all this crazy things.
He did.
And then at the same time, I was telling myself, I'm like, this is why I work out. Like, I'm no bitch. Like, I'm no bitch.
I was surprised. Well, your life vest did open after
Yeah.
that drop. You
Yeah.
went too deep because your life vest opened up.
Yep. I almost died.
Yeah.
It's okay. I am here.
It's okay. Oscar said he switched with you, and then
I
he had the
know.
little tiny vest, but he's used to it.
I mean, you have to definitely know how to swim to be doing
Oh,
that
yeah.
job.
After that, it was like maybe like 100.
But you see,
yard
that made me
swim.
trust him even more. I'm like, oh, he's gonna give me his vest.
I
This
trust
is
him.
my friend. This is. Ooh, I'm gonna invite him for Thanksgiving. No, like, honestly, that's really what made me feel very comfortable. It's like the fact that he prioritized my safety.
But that's their goal
I
as like the
know.
tour guide. He said like that's what they get, I guess, ranked on.
I know, and I love that. Like,
Yeah.
that's the one thing that I would say he did perfect. Because it wasn't just me. I mean, there was the other couple that was pretty scared. But he just made us feel all like we can do anything. Like, we are able to do everything and anything. Like, that's how it made me feel. He empowered me. He should be.
He
should
made
be
you jump off a 25-foot drop into the
I
water. Like
know.
I really thought you were not gonna do that.
Really?
Yeah, I thought you weren't.
Oh, no. fuck that.
I know I went. No, I didn't go first. The other guy went first, but I know I was like first before you, and I was like, "Ah, I don't think she's gonna do it. And then I saw you jumping. I was like, oh snap, she's coming.
He really thought
But your
that.
face the whole time.
Oh, I was
Can never
scared.
get your face
I
out
was
of my head.
scared. Oh, but my pictures look good.
They did.
But no, it was like when we both had to jump together.
Oh yes.
Yeah, like nobody thought that I was going to jump.
I mean, you did it though.
I know, but you
You
didn't
didn't
think
pose. I posed. I was like,
I was trying not to die. Okay, I was like,
you just.
whew.
And the only thing that you kept doing is that when you landed, you never like like straighten your body or like loosen your body. You just like stiffen like this. So you were like, your hands kept slapping the water.
And it's okay.
And then you were like, ooh, my hands sting.
And it's okay. I wanted to live.
That's okay.
But anyways.
You grab water?
You don't even worry about yourself. No, just kidding. No, I feel really comfortable because I also hired you. But it was a lot of fun. And then the other day we went to Isla Mujeres. You got really happy.
Pause. It's because there was this guy that I was about to fight him because he like shoved me and I was like, Fabio, you got to listen to our podcast. We're talking about you.
Fabio's the like OG of that whole day.
Yes, because then at the end of the tour, because we, like I said, we took a caravan. Yeah, caravan to Isla Mujeres, which, by the way, the water, beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful water. You can see how it goes from like greenish.
I need you to tell the story when you were too happy.
I'm going to get there. I'm going in order.
Oh, okay. Because that was so funny.
You can't just skip ahead and then go back.
That was so funny. I really love that one. That was a fun day.
Anyways.
Sorry,
the water's
before
beautiful.
I really interrupted
you. The water's turquoise. Like, it's something you've never seen before unless you've been to like the Grand Cayman Islands or whatever, San Martin or something like that. Very similar waters, white sand. We get to the island, Isla Mujeres, and immediately we're being sold tequila.
We're being sold everything and
anything. But they give you free shots, so they're trying to get you drunk in order to say yes.
I know.
The guy was trying to sell you
the black diamond.
Black diamonds.
Mm-hmm. And I'm like,
by the way, like his negotiation skills weren't the best. He like knew what to offer.
No, honestly, I will say he was great. I'm not going to lie. I will say he was great because the fact that at least when it came to jewelry, I don't know, you were the one that was dealing with the whole tequila part. But at least when it came to jewelry, like, I'm like, the dude saw me wearing all black. He's like, okay, she got tats. Okay, her hair is weird. Okay, like I knew that. I knew, yeah, like I knew what he was thinking because he's like, she got piercings, she got tattoos, she's wearing all black, and he was like, she's a boss. She's a boss.
She got it.
He was like, she's a boss. Let me take it to the back room because he was like, come here, because he took us away from the like general store. Mm-hmm. We went to like a private little area room, and like he was pulling out all these black diamonds, and I mean from what they told us it was real diamonds. I mean they had like what is it, the certificate?
Oh yeah, the certificate on authenticity.
Yes. So they had all of that, but the guy did a great job. It was just more like, dude, I cannot justify spending money on a thing rather than
especially if we already have it, because he kept saying like, oh, you could use this to propose to her. I'm like, we're married.
Exactly. Oh my god, so many people were so shocked that we are married.
Yes. Okay, so here we go. You made me skip ahead, but going back to when we got to the resort, we kept getting like ageism is a thing. Like they were like, we're your parents, we're here by ourselves, we're celebrating 1 year of marriage, and they're like,
how old are you?
Yeah, they looked at us like disgusted or confused, like, how old are y'all? 27.
I wouldn't say disgusted because we cute.
No, but like disgusted at the fact that we're married so young.
I know. I know what you meant.
Which is very hypocritical because they're always trying to get people like married young.
I know.
So that's why I was like, wait, what are y'all talking about?
I know. That was super weird. But yeah, like people really thought that we were like 18, 19. Like they really thought that. So, but yeah, so that's why the guy didn't think that we were married. He thought that he hadn't even proposed at that point. And I'm like, dude, you think I really will be taking an international trip without like having any type of commitment to this man?
I mean, that other couple that did the tour with us was.
Well, true, but
we kept saying like your husband. She's like, no, we just like they were like
they were dating for like 3 or 5 months.
Yeah,
like it wasn't even like that long. And I'm like, girl, you're in Mexico with this guy, but you know what? It's fine. Yeah, y'all don't look like y'all can do anything bad. Yeah, they look very innocent. But yeah, I mean, the guy was like really going hard for that ring. He's like lowering the price, and
from $350 all the way down to $200 at the end.
No, it was like $400 to like $200.
Oh yeah, $400 to $200.
And I give him props because I really, really questioned myself for a second. I was like, do I need it? And then I'm like, I can either spend the money here on one thing that how many times will I wear it? Not every day, because I don't even wear my wedding ring every day because it gets in the way. I don't want to mess it up. I already fucked it up once.
We have rubber rings we wear most of the time.
So I was like, I can't justify a purchase like that, whether that is $100, $300, $20. Like I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna need it. I don't need it. I'm not gonna use it. That's not how it works. And the guy was like, wow, he was like, wow, I really thought you were gonna say yes.
I know, he was impressed with your logic.
And I was like, no. Like, I get that women have like this stereotypical, thing about jewelry, wanting to wear jewelry. And I love jewelry. I really do like jewelry. And I like wearing it whenever I can get the chance, but at the same time, I cannot justify spending money on a piece of thing, like a thing that
this is money.
That like, no, but like, no, but like something that is not permanently on me. Like, for example, tattoos, I get it. Like, they're permanently on me. Like, I will have to do very little effort to like, show them off. But like with jewelry, like keep them clean and make sure that you store them right. Like,
I guess.
How many necklaces have I like not broken? I don't have that many. Yeah. I don't have that many because of the fact that I break them all the time. So that's why it's like I can't justify that. I just can't. Yeah. So, but yeah, the guy really thought that he had me, and I'm like, you thought. You thought.
And then we went back to the caravan to go back to Cancun from Isla Mujeres, and the guy that was originally trying to fight, we became really good friends.
I know, he was awesome.
Yeah, again, going Fabio. He ended up getting super happy first. Too happy. Well, he was already happy when he got back onto the boat.
No. That was not happy. So, I've learned that when you get drunk, you go through stages. That was his angry stage. That was his rage stage. Yeah, exactly. Before we got to the boat.
Exactly. So
that's when you guys were trying to fight.
Yeah.
But then he went through like his chill phase.
I bet you he was
when he was on it. Then when he came back, he was on his party phase.
Yes. Because I immediately went onto the boat and I was like, you know what? Originally I had like one drink going to the island, and this time I was like, all right. Then I gave you a drink going back to Cancun, and he was like, you know what? I'm gonna get behind the bar because for some reason there was no one there yet. So he's like, he started telling people, what do you want? What do you want? He had this Brazilian accent because he's from Brazil. And then anybody that he was trying to help out the people that worked there, asking them, giving everybody $1 tip for the drink. The drinks are included, but he kept telling everybody $1.
I know.
$1, which is great. He was trying to help him out.
And that's the thing too, is like, I love that for us, when we do take vacations, we take it first. The fact that we go to Latin America is like, then it's like perfect for me because I don't want to go anywhere but Latin America. But the fact that we go into these vacations with the mentality of like, we're going to give money to these people.
Yeah, we're going to help them out. Yeah.
Yeah, like I am not going to be stingy, and I am not going to be someone that is going to be like, oh, you're even asking for the tip after I paid already for this package? Like that for me is different than living here in the U.S.
I was about to say,
like,
because here in the U.S.
if you're just making me a coffee, I'm not gonna tip you. I don't want to tip you.
No.
You are not providing me any type of service that like.
It's crazy how tipping has gotten out of control now.
Well, yeah.
Even it was a YouTube guy, I forgot what his name. He's part of the Daily Show. He went to a little market that sells, bottles or whatever, like little drinks and snacks that you can get. And it was an automated machine walking out. The automated machine, would you like to tip?
What?
It gives you an option to tip. No one's there. There's no employee in that store, but it's asking for a tip.
Yeah. And I mean, the majority of the tips that you give to people, like to these businesses through the machine, they don't even go to the people. They just go to the pocket of all these CEOs. But anyways, when we actually go on vacation and we go to like these Latin countries, I like that we go with the mentality of like, you know what, if like we had a good experience, we really try to like show them how grateful we are for their time and how grateful we are for their experience, whether they're already getting paid for it or not.
Right.
So that's one thing that I really love about us. It's like we have cash that we always be like, oh, we can buy us something. And then at the end, we don't end up buying anything really because we came back with like no souvenirs.
Yeah.
But we gave like we tipped these people very well. We were like,
100%.
like $20.
Especially our tour guide. Like he spent all day with us. He had a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Got you to overcome your fear.
I know. And I, we go and like, we're like $20, $20. Like we're like, yes, like this was our very, like, what is it? Hard earned money.
Mm-hmm.
But it feels so good to give it. And then there's people like $2, $1. And I'm like, dude, like
One of the couples at the thing.
but not just that, like even on like in anything that we do, like I will say like that is such a stingy mindset. Like don't go on vacation and don't have these things if you're like trying to like not spend any money. Yes, there are certain things that are extra, but like always go with the mentality of like these people are going to provide me entertainment, provide me safety, provide me like, I mean, if someone were to have fallen off the boat or I don't know, jump off the cliff or something, like had an accident, those are the people that are going to take care of me. I want to make sure that I take care of them back. So like that's how I look at it. So I really did enjoy like the whole like tipping. I was like, yes, these people deserve everything. Like if I had extra money, like I would be giving $100 bills to everybody. Like I would love to do that. If I had it like that, honestly, I would love to go to like El Salvador. I would love to go anywhere, and I'm like, here, like, and for them to, first it's like, okay, like
this is why we don't got money.
I know, but this is exactly why we don't got money. But for people to be like, wow, I'm so thankful, I'm so grateful, and it's like it's just money. Like, yes, our lives will be so much more comfortable if we had like so much money to spare. But at the same time, it's just money. That is something that you taught me. That's something that I did not have in me. Because I used to be very much of like, no, like we can't spend any more. We can't spend any extra money. We have to make sure that we take care of the bill. Like, it was almost like a
Which,
hoarding
by the way,
mentality.
I'm not saying like get into like major debt. It's
no,
just,
but it's like, it's almost like it's just afraid, like this fear of doing things because of spending money, and then you miss out on all like these fun opportunities and these fun experiences and this risk that you were taking. And that's something that you brought into me of like, you know what, it's just money. It's a vacation. We're not going too crazy. We're not like spending thousands and thousands of dollars that we don't have.
Exactly.
But
I just wanted to enjoy it because I always say we're in Mexico. Something happens. At least we died happy.
Yeah, you are correct. And there's also like a thing that I try my best to implement as much as possible, because as much as I am a planner and as much as I try to control what's going to happen and, kind of make sure that things fall into the right place, I also have to consider that it's not guaranteed.
Exactly.
And it's hard to like, it's hard to have that in the back of your mind all the time. Now, some people go too crazy about the whole like YOLO thing.
Yeah, no.
But
too much.
But still.
Anyways, we're going back to Fabio.
True.
Yeah, he got me super happy because then he started giving me drinks, and we even had the what's it called? The crew from the caravan like starting to dance, and they gave us a shout out because they found out we're celebrating 1 year of marriage, and it was just a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. I feel like if you're thinking of going on vacation and you're thinking of going to what is considered like a third world country or in an area where that people are not as privileged, just keep in the back of your mind that like these people deserve, maybe a little bit more than just what they're getting paid from like this big, like the company that hires them. Like I always think about it, like it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to give someone an extra few dollars. Like, what am
to the ones that deserve it, because there's also the people that just try to rip us off.
Well, true, but I'm just saying, like, if they're providing any type of service or safety or anything like that, then do it. But yeah, like that's what I would say. I would say just go to these Latin countries, like wanting to give. Please don't. I hate when people try to negotiate the prices on things, like on some things, not all things. Like I'm not. And then that's the thing too, like in Mexico, how like, the guy was like lowering the price. And I was like, I am not trying to like hustle you. Like, I'm really not wanting to buy this. And there's a right place and time to do that. if it is someone that has made something that you are purchasing with their bare hands and have invested the time, and it's like a very like, what is it? Handmade and part of like their livelihood.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fight on the price. Just be like, yes, whatever it is, because they put a lot of work and a lot of energy into those things. Like I look up a lot of things of like that are, what is it, artisan made stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
Kind of like how, like for example, how Peruvians, they make things by hand.
Okay.
Like they're called, I think they're made by artisans.
Okay.
I don't know. Don't quote me on that.
You're teaching me. I don't know.
Don't quote me on that. But anyways, like anything like that, I don't try to negotiate. And if I don't want it, I don't want it. It doesn't matter how much you lower the price. I don't want it. But yeah.
No.
So yeah. So that's just a little thing from me, from someone that is coming from a third world country. Luckily, I never had to like dedicate myself into like entertaining other people and into like taking care of other people like that. But just keep in mind that sometimes, these people have to really fake the energy and fake the happiness for you to have a good time. And you never know what they're going through. So this episode just got deep. Damn. But anyways, other than that, it was a great time. Go to Mexico. It was awesome. But respect culture and respect nature.
And also, if you want to like be safe side, and then do get the transport from wherever the resort recommends you, because we didn't do that. We were a little nervous, but
I know. But this is the thing too, though. This is when speaking Spanish is a great thing.
It helped out so much.
Because I'm sorry, when people try to come at me and like, I don't know, it's like I can just sense, and it's like, oh, you're not being genuine, like you're lying.
Yes,
I can sense that. And as soon as we speak Spanish, it's like, oh, you're like
their
one of my
attitude changes
own.
completely.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
So I love that. And I mean, we get the Hispanic discount too, because they ask, some people also call it like that.
Say that like you get the Latino discount.
Yeah. So I think that helped a lot. But yeah, just kind of plan as much as you can ahead, including transportation, because it is a scary thing to be somewhere where you don't even know anything. Like you can't get an Uber, you can't get a Lyft. Like you are relying on these businesses, this taxi service.
And there's different. They go from like these little crappy cars that you would think are in a third world country, all the way from minivans, and then you'll see like Escalades.
Yeah.
Yeah. A part of me is like, oh, I want to do that.
But then another part of me,
trustworthy. Go ahead, say it.
Mm-hmm,
but I also feel like, what if that's the cartel?
Exactly.
That's what I'm thinking too. Yeah. I'm like, yeah. So I don't know. I need somewhere in the middle, some mid-range, which we did. No, I think we got like a little.
But that's a very smart way to think about it too. It's like, you kind of like just be in the middle. Don't go too crazy. Don't go not crazy. Like just try to make sure that you have a comfortable experience. Fine leather goods.
Which no, don't buy fine leather.
Don't buy leather. It's sad. We don't wear leather.
No, we don't wear leather. We wear pleather.
Pleather. I have one thing that
leather.
Is like
our car has vegan leather.
True.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was our update of what happened. We enjoyed it. We're 1 year married. I am a year older.
Yes. Don't ask her age.
It's okay. I don't care.
She's 18 according to
a lot of people.
Yeah. The resort person.
But yeah, it's been a very eventful past few weeks. We've done a lot.
It was hard to come back to reality, but we're back.
True. Like it took me maybe a week to recover from vacation.
Oh my God. And then the trip, the flight back from Orlando, the plane.
Yeah.
That was a nightmare. I don't know if you've ever
flown
out of Orlando. Every time we fly out of Orlando airport, it is a nightmare.
But it wasn't just that. For me, it was the whole final destination vibe.
What do you mean? The fact that the plane kept getting messed up?
Yes. And the fact that there was a lady that got hysterical and had to be kicked off the plane. Two ladies that got hysterical and had to be kicked off the plane.
One, she voluntarily.
Well, true.
Yeah, she started panicking, so she volunteered to get, which she delayed it again because.
Fucking
so
bitch.
It started off with me having a slight allergic reaction because I had a salad with raw carrots and I'm allergic to raw carrots. So they called the paramedics. I told them I was feeling better. but they still called the paramedics.
I mean,
just in case.
you got me worried.
You
though.
panicked.
You got me
panicked.
worried.
I also worried the flight attendants.
But yeah, because
It ended up becoming our
you
best
don't have
friends.
any issues. Like you are not the one that gets sick. You are the one that
It's
you
fine.
are and you aren't. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like you are very broken, let's be honest. But at the same time it's like you are the last person that will kind of
Get something, especially at the
yes.
airport. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So that's why it's like whenever you say, "Oh, I'm not feeling good," I take that very serious because I know that it takes a lot on you to feel that bad.
It's true.
Like it takes a lot, so that's why I take it very seriously. But yeah, I mean, it was a lot of mishaps with the whole flight. But the flight attendants were awesome. Nancy and
Yeah.
Hector.
We started backing out of the gate, and as we backed out of the gate, they were like, "Ooh, one of the engines isn't like cooperating properly." So they were like, "We got to pull back in, but we got to get like pulled back in by like the crew or the whatever." And that took a while to find a crew to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Once that was done, they had to come in, check the plane, seal some type of seal manually, and then they had, as we were backing out again, that's when the lady had the panic attack.
Oh, true.
Yeah, so we had to get pulled back in again. She disboarded, and then they had to
balance.
balance the plane because it's minus one person. That delayed it again. And then what happened?
Then the second engine.
Yes, and then it took like an hour for a crew to get us to back up again.
True.
We got onto the tarmac, and once we were on the strip, we were just like there for, I even fell asleep waiting for us to take off, and I just see the plane going around the whole airport again, and we pulled up to the gate, and that's when the other lady was like, "What the is going on?"
Yeah. No, but that lady, like, I was getting frustrated myself as well because I just wanted to be home. But it's not the flight attendant's fault.
No, because you started panicking too, and I told you, hey, it's easier, it's better for them to be safe than trying to take off in a plane that's not working properly.
And that helped me a lot because you are correct. It is better to just be safe rather than sorry. But
and then we had to switch planes. They deboarded everybody and switched planes.
Yeah, but it was just one of those things that unfortunately was an inconvenience. It was a very unfortunate thing to go through, especially trying to get home to the kids, trying to, sleep in our bed. Like I love going on vacation, but I love coming back from vacation even more.
Yes.
Like
we were worried about the charge. Yeah. By the way, if you own a Tesla or considering, if you park it at an airport, turn off Sentry mode because it'll destroy your battery because people walking by all day. I just saw our battery going down. I was like, "Ooh, I got to turn this off."
Yeah, like a lot of things could have gone wrong.
A lot of factors like gave us a little bit of a panic.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, we got home safe, which I'm very grateful for, and that is something that people sometimes they don't realize. It's like whenever you take a flight or whenever you take any type of transportation, if something is not working and it delays you, just keep in mind that, hey, maybe it's for the better. So yes, it is an inconvenience because we all have plans, especially when we travel. We have an itinerary we want to meet. But if for some reason the plane that you're on there's flashing lights and shit, maybe it's better for you to get off of it. So
let them do what they need to do.
Yeah.
Don't over exaggerate or your emotions take over because once we got to the second plane, that lady that was yelling ended up getting arrested.
Yeah, so. And be nice to the crew. Be nice.
Yeah, that's not their fault.
Yeah, they also get frustrated. They don't get pay while the door is open.
Really?
In the plane. So they only get pay if the door is closed. So that's why they wanted the door closed.
Oh, also, what she said is that the people or the crew that backs up the plane aren't what's it called? Employed by the same airline or by the airline. They're like their own company.
Yeah. Yeah, and which I have seen a lot. It happens in a lot of airports, but I guess in Mexico is a bigger thing. But yeah, just be nice to the crew. The crew was awesome. The crew did everything they could to make sure everybody was calm.
Oh my God.
And to make sure that everybody was taken care of.
The flight attendant, what was her name? Nancy. She started telling jokes.
She started doing trivia.
Oh yeah, trivia and jokes. It was hilarious.
Yeah, but that's something that she didn't have to do.
No, not at all.
And she went out of her way to make sure everybody was okay. There were kids on the plane. It was a
And for the
On
amount
it?
of kids that were on the plane,
Yeah.
it was actually a very quiet
That's
flight.
true. But it was a stressful situation.
Mhm.
It was a very stressful situation. And she did the best she could, and everybody was awesome. And yeah, we made it home safe. So, yeah, I mean, it just reminded us that A, we love traveling. B, we love being home.
You
Like,
love me?
I don't understand why we work this way. But it just, also started thinking like it's always good to escape life a little bit.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, just escape it. Just don't think too much about your responsibilities. I mean, keep them in the back of your mind. Don't go too crazy. But just try to enjoy life and do something new, something that you don't think you will do.
Yeah. I
Take a
agree.
risk. But being home and seeing my
There's
kids
nothing like home.
and seeing my annoying cat meow at me on my face at 3 a.m. I love him.
That guy.
I know. I love all of our kids. Our kids are awesome. If you're new to it, we call our pets our kids, because we don't have human kids and we won't have any human kids. But
They're my children.
our fur babies are our kids. I mean, they depend on us. We make sure they are okay. And it felt so good to be back with them. Like, we got back at 3, 4 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing we did, we're
Just
like,
come pick up.
yeah, we're just like, we have to get the babies. We have to get the kids, get home, rest. We needed to take a shower. We needed to sleep. We had not slept. Like, it was bad, but we needed to have them with us. And that helps so much. Like, it helps so much to go to bed and just having my babies right there on me.
I know. It's like a source, like a sense of like comfort. 'Cause
Yeah.
as much as we love to travel, every time we do, like when we're here, we're like, oh, we need a break for a bit. And then we get over there and like the first day we're good. And the second day we're like, oh, I miss them. Like we're so used to them, like sleeping at our feet or in between my feet. That,
Like something is missing.
Something is missing. Yeah. And like I'm trying to like put a pillow in between my legs or hug it in a weird way to try to like mimic it. And I can't. And then I my worst nights of sleep are when we go on vacation, but I love, everything we do.
I know, same.
Yeah.
That's why we can't be on vacation for very long, because then we get too tired and then we run the risk of getting sick because of the fact that we don't rest well.
Yeah.
So
The night before the travel back.
that one was bad. And that it was after we did all like the physical activities and swimming.
I thought we were being exhausted.
I thought, yeah, same. I thought we will crash. I slept a little bit more than you did. But at the same time, I wasn't like 100%.
Exactly.
So
What?
it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It's just a good reminder of like, chill, take life a little slow sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I kind of want to end this episode like that. Ran a little longer on covering our
Or like our updates.
and our update, and we didn't get to cover what we wanted, but that's okay. I'll try to record something else so we can release at the same time.
Yeah, but this is what we do. I mean, we just come and we talk and, we just share our life and our thoughts with you guys. And I hope that you guys enjoy it. I hope that you guys, entertain yourself watching us, because I think we're funny. I think I'm funny. Like, I will definitely, like, I think I should have a reality TV show.
You should have a reality.
I should have a reality TV show.
I mean,
I think I am hilarious.
This episode is brought to you by Karen's reality TV show.
I mean, honestly, I think I'm hilarious. I think I'm very like, I don't know, I'm odd.
I mean,
I'm very odd.
Yes,
I don't fit
you
in.
are more than I am, but like us as a couple together, we're not that norm.
We're not
That's
typical.
the whole reason why we started this podcast was to, show people how we're not the typical like 28, 27-year-old. I'll be 28 in 2 months, so it's okay. I said her age.
I said I didn't care.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I don't care about my age. It's just an age, just a number.
I know. And you look 18.
I mean, I don't want to look, older.
12.
I don't
Oh.
want to. No, I said I don't want to look older than what I am. Like, as
Oh
long
my
as-
God. Like the show with the 29-year-old that looked like she was like 40.
Yeah, there's some people. Okay, first off, if you're going to take anything away from this podcast, and I've said this before, wear sunscreen.
Yes.
Wear SPF every day. I don't care if it's
Get it
cloudy.
all
I don't
up in
care if
your
it's
crevices.
raining. I don't care. Like, I don't care where you live. that you're like, oh, I don't need it. Yes, you need it. Just wear it and reapply it.
Yes.
Reapply.
I will give her credits to that because you always tell me to wear sunscreen, and I look older than you, and we're the same age, and you're actually 2 months older than me. But you take care of your skin so much. You wear sunscreen every day, no matter if like you're gonna be out in the sun. Like I heard that's actually really good for you, and you even told me that it's good. It keeps you young.
Yeah, SPF is like it's amazing. Now you also need sun.
Obviously,
You need sun,
yeah.
but I mean, it's not like go and sit
Don't
out
go and
under
put
the
SPF
sun.
100 either. That's no.
No, because then there's also like, it has a lot of chemicals, a lot of other stuff. So, but whatever. Just wear SPF, take care of your skin because
If you're tatted, make sure you wear a lot of sunscreen because last time this got really irritated.
your skin can react. I mean, your skin is traumatized with tattoos, and then adding like the UV rays, it already irritates your skin without any type of tattoos. With the tattoos, that's a wound.
Yeah, I know.
Like this is like a scar.
Tissue,
Yeah.
The super dark part, that's where it got me last time.
Yeah. So I hope you like today. I hope you like this episode, and which is being recorded on my birthday. So drop a happy belated birthday comment if you want. But yeah, we just wanted to talk, give you guys an update, kind of let you guys know where we are and what we did and
remember,
what you should do.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Not fine leather goods.
No. But just treat yourself.
Thanks, guys. Give us a like, follow, comment, feedback for real. Feedback, because I want to know if you guys are enjoying this.
We've been getting some, though.
We have been getting some. I have. I'm seeing a little bit more activity. So.
I know. I'm so excited. It's because I'm so cool.
Tell us and put a question, and we'll answer, and we'll shout you out on our next episode.
Yeah, or just don't. But if you do, it's cool. But if you don't, it's not cool.
Dang.
So, bye.